Good morning, students. Let us continue with the section literary terms. Next, we are having personification. Personification in Greek, prosopopeia. It is a figure of speech in which inanimate objects or abstract concepts, ideas are endowed with human attributes, human qualities, or human feelings, or human action. Means it is a figure of speech in which inanimate, lifeless objects they are treated as living beings. Next is alliteration. Alliteration is also a figure of speech. It is the close repetition of consonant sounds, usually at the beginning of the words. Means when there is the use of same sound, consonants in two or more words in the beginning, this device is known as use of alliteration. An example is the repetition of S, TH, and W consonants in Shakespeare's sonnet. When to the sessions of sweet silent thought, I summoned up remembrances of things past. I sigh the lack of many a thing I sought, and with old woes new veil my dear times waste. Some other examples of alliteration are given here. Thou still unravished bride of witness, thou foster child of silence and slow time. Taken from Shakespeare's sonnet number 3. Now we come to onomatopoeia. It is the use of words whose sounds seem to express or reinforce their meaning. Means, whereas this device is concerned, it consists in the use of such words where the meaning of the word it comes out from the very sound of the word. For example, certain words such as hiss, bang, borrow, budge, rattle imitate the sounds they represent. The following lines from the Tennyson's poem are often quoted as fine examples of onomatopoeia. The moan of doves in immemorial elms and murmuring of innumerable bees. Another use of an onomatopoeia can be found in Robert Browning's poem Meeting at Night. As I gain the cove with pushing prow and quench its speed, I, the slushy sand, a tap at the pane, the quick sharp scratch and blue spot of the lighted match. It has been pointed out that certain sounds bring to the mind certain qualities and thus These qualities are associated with these sounds. For example, the short I sounds with smallness, little, midget, slit, etc. So that was all about onomatopoeia. Next we are having hyperbole. It is a figure of speech. It is bold overstatement or extreme exaggeration of fact. Deliberate exaggeration is used as a device to achieve the desired result of a hyperbole. It can be used in verse as well as in ordinary speech. Means, in hyperbole, the fact is exaggerated. For example, the following remarks of Iago about Othello is a fine example of hyperbole. Not poppy nor mandragora, nor all the drowsy syrups of the world shall ever medicine thee to that sweet sleep which thou owest yesterday. The following lines of Andrew Marvell are also notable for the example of hyperbole. Lines taken from the poem To His Coy Mistress. My vegetable love should grow vaster than empires and more slow. 100 years should go to praise thine eyes and thy forehead gaze. 200 to adore each breast, but 30,000 to the rest. An age at last to every part, and the last age should show your heart. For, lady, you deserve this estate, nor would I love at lower rate. This was about hyperbole. Next is pun, use of pun in poetry. Traditional rhetoricians call pun poronomasia. It denotes a play on words involving the use of a word. Number one, the use of a word with two different meanings. Means pun is there when there is a word is used which is having two different meanings. Number two words spelled and pronounced somewhat the same but having different meaning. When two words are used, they are spelled same, they are pronounced same, but they are having different meaning. And third, the similarity of meanings in two words spelled differently but pronounced the same. Great writers have always used puns effectively. For example, the word Donne is a pun on John Donne in his famous poem, Hymn to Goat the Father. In the following stanza, there is also a pun on Son, meaning both the Son and Christ. Next comes Equivoque. It is a special type of pun. It consists of the use of single word or phrase which has two different or quite opposite meanings. However, the context in which it is used makes both meanings equally relevant. For example, the phrase come to dust in Shakespeare's Cymbeline. That's all about today's lecture. Rest we shall be continue in our coming lecture. Thank you very much.